Hello. I'm gonna start off by saying, I already said this, well, it should be in a previous video, so I should upload that one first. I'm homesick today, so that's why there's all these videos that are kicked out, and that's why I'll be coughing intermittently and probably sneezing and everything else during this video. But this video is going to be about new witchy items I've gotten over the past few weeks. I'm gonna say since end of January, right up until yesterday. We went to the mall yesterday, so I have to stop at the metaphysical store there every time. Sorry. Not that all of these items came from there, but anyways, I'll start with non-crystal items first. That being, I got this Kiffy incense from Azure Green. I also have Kiffy incense stick from 13 Moons. Kind of trying to decide which one I like better. My boyfriend definitely, he hates when I call him my boyfriend. He's like, I'm not your boyfriend, I'm your fiance. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you're still my boyfriend even though you're my fiance. We're not married yet. So, but yeah, it pisses him. Well, not that it pisses him off, but he's like, well, who's your boyfriend? I'm your fiance. But anyways, he actually preferred this Kiffy incense over the one from 13 Moons. This is definitely has a bit of a sweeter, a hint of sweetness to it. I also got more dragon's blood because I was running out, and this was a 1 ounce one. I think the one I had before was actually half an ounce, but yeah. So, and this I got from Azure Green as well. Actually, these next few items I got from Azure Green, and I got this kit of resin incenses from there. So I have frankincense, because I don't have a purely frankincense incense. I have a frankincense myrrh resin mix, and I do have myrrh, which this is myrrh, but this is much more finely broken down than the one I have. The one I have looks almost like, about the size of this frankincense here. This is gum benzoin, which I think is a difference between benzoin and gum benzoin. I'm not sure. I do have benzoin, but I wanted to get the set because you can never have too much of these. And then there is this I don't have at all. Gum damar. Yeah, so I have these here. And then I have these oils. I got a Kiffy oil, and I got a sweetgrass oil. All of these I purchased at Azure Green, as I've stated. Let's see if you can see. It is by Medicine Wheel, Nature Spirits, and can I tell you, this stuff smells great. I'm definitely going to buy more of this. I did get this incense burner, and I mainly got it because to burn cone incense, but you can also use stick incense with this. I thought about it, and I actually think, aside from if I'm burning cone incense, if I'm not burning cone incense, I'm going to use this for S spots. or if I do anything pertaining to lunar energies, because of the moon and the stars. So I thought that would be perfect to have on the altar for that time. So I'm still going to keep my main incense burner. The one that my boyfriend bought me. I'm going to use that predominantly, but on those times, as I said, of spots or anything pertaining to lunar magic, I'm going to use this one. I bought two the name of the candles escape me right now. Chime candles, yes. 2 chime candle holders. And I bought the plain ones because I had liked the ones they had with like the goddess symbol, goddess figure on it, and I have other designs too. But I bought this because I intend to put on here my own goddess and god symbol. And then I have 2 more, which I had for a while now. On those I'm going to put I don't know, like symbols of power. So maybe a pentagram, or when I practice doing a triquetra, probably a triquetra, I'm on pentagram. Okay. And those I'll use for like spell work. Those I'll use whenever I'm using chime candles for the god and goddess. Okay. I got, this is a seer stone or window seer stone, or this I got from 13 Moons, and it is an amethyst seer stone. So this part here is flat and very smooth. This, it actually isn't really rough, it just, you know, and I think it's had something to do with being tumbled in the water or something. Really can't tell you. I think this is something that you could use for like scrying. Well, yeah, for like scrying or meditation. I know there were other things I got from 13 Moons, but I really can't recall right now. So, matter of fact, I think these the candle I got from 13 Moons, and there was something else, but like I said, I can't recall. Now, last week I did a guided meditation to learn about my animal totems or spirit guides, and I've been trying this meditation for past couple of months now, and usually when I get up to the part where there's a part in there where your spirit guide animal is supposed to come up to you. And you might have many animals come up to you, but it's your spirit guide animal that, or your totem animal that will come up to you, you know, like closest, you know, just, you know. And every time I get to that part, I always have a few animals around me, but I always come out of the meditation before one could actually approach me one-on-one. So last week was the first time that I've had contact with my totem animal, and it turned out to be 2 totem animals. One was, the first that approached me was the white tiger or snow tiger, and the other was an owl. And throughout my interaction with these 2 animals, it was the white tiger that was with me the whole time, playing with me, laying with me, and things like that, and just getting to know each other. And the owl was there, but it was more aloof, more of a I'm watching over you kind of presence, literally, because it was flying above us, but just circling. So it didn't fly away. It stayed with us, but in the air, like keeping a watchful eye over everything. And by the end of it, when it was time to say goodbye to them, you know, petted the tiger goodbye, and the owl came down on my shoulder And I said goodbye, and then he flew off again. So, and I almost think that the tiger, and I don't know why I think or feel this way, but the tiger was female, the owl was male. But, so when I went to Earth Magic's yesterday, this metaphysical store in the mall where I live, and I came across, they had some tiger statues and owl statues. That was one of my purposes in wanting to go there. So here's the owl statue that I purchased. They had several different kind of owl statues, but this looks almost similar to the owl that I saw in my meditation. And oddly enough, it almost seemed like it kind of kept changing into different owls for a little while too. This was the predominant form that I saw. So I don't know what that was about, to be honest. But and then I got a white tiger statue, and she's sitting on, you know, a little wooden stump with some flowers and leaves. So I'm really happy about finding that. And I cannot tell you how hard it was to find the tiger. They actually have a little section of different kinds of owls there. They only had, I think, 2 different kind of tiger statues. But you know what? If your totem animal is a wolf, you are good to go, because they have wolves out to wazoo over there. Okay. Another item that I bought recently was this one. And it is called The Wicca Book of Days, and it is by Zarina Dunwich. And I really have not read this book yet. I only perused it, like gave it a cursory glance, and it's actually very similar to the Llewellyn's is it called Spell-a-Day Almanac? Hi, birdie. we get birds at this window. We call my daughter's name is Deanna, and we call them Deanna's birds because when she was still sleeping in our bedroom, birds used to come up to the window. Never happened before. Birds used to come up to the window, and she'd sit there at the window and, you know, say hi to the birds and want to play with the birds and all that. And ever since then, even though she's not in this room anymore, birds still keep coming up to the window. This looks like the one that kept waking me up last week. My boyfriend let me sleep in, and the bird was having none of that. But anyways, I also got from Earth Magic yesterday this, and it's Lipidolite. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I always have trouble pronouncing it. Lipidolite. Well, I'm always nervous that I'm pronouncing it wrong. And you really can't see it here, but it has like little shimmers. There you go. Little shimmers in it. And I had my eye on this the last few times I went there, and I'm always like, I can't get that. I don't have enough money. And this time I said, screw it. I'm getting it. Then I got 2 pieces of pyrite, iron pyrite. Excuse the nails. I've been chipping away at them because it's a bad habit of mine once they start to go. I got 2 pieces of tumble citron. I have a bunch of citron points and I think 1 tumble citron, so here's 1 piece of tumble citron. And here's the second piece. And then I bought a geode, a cracked geode. And honestly, I don't know what this one is. I almost want to say maybe it's a quartz, rose quartz or something. It's very sparkly inside though. It's like a druzy, it looks like inside. And then I got these two chipped. I have a bunch of chipped gemstones in bottles like this. So I got garnet and I got rose quartz. Now these next ones